Morning all and welcome to our last episode of A Day with Adrian for the year. I'm giving myself next week off.
Oh, right, I was going to say the last. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, next week off. We all deserve a holiday. So, Gates had a few of them, so I've got to have one myself. Mate, we'll start off with the horses that trialled on Monday. Some really nice triallers.
Yeah,
Sunderland, he was outstanding, and how has he come through it?
Yeah, look, he's always shown the promise and he's got the form to back that up. So good to see him back in such good shape. He's physically looks really well, and he did that trial nicely with plenty still left in hand, and what was I thought a pretty hotly contested heat with some nice form through there. So I just love the manner in which he did it. He was relaxed in the gates, which he can be get himself a little bit hot and a little bit worked up. So more just the manner in which he trialled was probably the most pleasing thing to see him back.
Constantia?
Yeah, look, going to be a really nice staying filly that we always thought. Again, another one that just looked to trial nicely. Didn't ask too much of her over the shorter trip, but she worked to the line beautifully, doing her best work late. So once we stretch her out, you'll certainly see the best of her.
Decrew was very good as well.
Yeah, look, another one first time round, short of his best, but look. I thought it was an excellent trial the way he's returned, and hopefully, he'll have a nice campaign for us. Probably just keep him to the. Last time we tried to stretch him out towards the end of the campaign, so I think his form sort of tapered off a bit. Probably keep him, to the shorter middle distance sort of races.
Perfect. Chocolatier looked very good first up at the trials as well.
Yeah, look, another nice staying sort of type of horse that was, he trialled well fresh, sprinted well fresh. Next time we'll probably see him a little bit more dour, but when he gets to the races, he'll get over a bit of ground and have a nice campaign.
Alone in a Bar was pretty good for a horse that did so much wrong.
Yeah, look, that's probably why it's taken us a while to get him to this point. He's been a little bit immature mentally, always doing a few things wrong. Physically, he's still got a nice big frame to furnish into. He's one that probably will get over a little bit of ground for us in time as well. So whatever he does this campaign, we'll certainly be able to build on. But it was a nice starting point, I thought.
I thought our fun was good as well. Like, she looked like she was going to drop out of it at the top of the straight. She's just very one pace. Tim said potentially earmuffs on and a set of headgear to sharpen her up, but she just kept going at that one pace all the way through.
Yeah, look, that's what she's bred to do. In her second trial, she probably lost a little bit of that dash, and look, they did roll along in that trial and sort of probably knocked themselves up a bit late as well. So she'll improve off that once you see to the races. I think you'll see a really nice filly, particularly once she gets out to the right conditions. She's sort of a mile, a nice middle distance type of horse, but certainly going in the right direction.
We've got 3 for the jump outs here tomorrow. Escaped.
Yeah, very good. I love the way he's been training. He's really settled down and come back a notch, which he needed to, but he's been very sharp in his gallops this week, and he's already had the one jump out, so this should just top him off nicely, and hopefully after Friday you see him at the trials sort of in the next sort of 10 to 14 days.
Zemdegs.
Very, very similar. Look, he's just a little bit more delicate this campaign, so we've just taken him along steadily. We don't want to overdo it with him, but he's got the ability, he's got the motor there. Hopefully we can see that this time round. Look, if it means it's next campaign, so be it, but look, we'll like to get him to the trials after this jump out as well.
Loving Heart.
Look, taking a while to come to hand. She's just, she does so well in work, and she did well in the paddock. So, but look, she's starting to finally take some shape for us and looks well.
Discum is coming along nicely for you. He wouldn't be that far off a trial.
Hopefully we'll see him at Warwick Farm next Thursday. He's done plenty of work, giving him the foundation that he needs now, and he looks great.
The deep field Princess Marisa filly is one that's really impressing us.
Yeah, look, she is. Very early days for them, but I like what we've seen from him this time round, and the deep fields in general. Got great attitudes, very good to work with, physically very strong types of horses. So she's handled it very well. Haven't asked too much of her yet, haven't put that real pressure on her, but still very early days.
Beats him, he was outstanding here in a course proper gallop on Saturday. Tim Clark gave him the big tick of approval.
Yeah, look, asked to give him a nice hit out there on Saturday, get access to the course proper there. So look, coming up great. He seems to be at a really nice point in his preparation. Obviously the grand final at this early point of his campaign will be the Magic Millions. We ran second up there last year. We want to go one better this time around.
Definitely. And one that is showing us a nice bit of ability. She galloped up 3/4 pace here this morning. A couple of shares remaining. It's the Wangina Spooked filly. She's built like a tank. She's a real colt-looking individual, but she galloped up nicely here.
Yeah, very strong, very forward and precocious, which is what we've seen from the Wanginas. Look, it was testing ground out there this morning, and she got through it with ease. She looked to be working, nicely there on the outside. Not easy for those 2-year-olds early in their campaign, but she did it professionally, had a good attitude throughout, and as I said, I like the manner in which she carried out that work. So I got some great feedback from that gallop itself, and we've had some great feedback from her this campaign. So she's coming up nicely. Obviously, haven't got too deep into that yet. There's a lot more to come, but I think we've certainly got the horse with plenty of substance to do so.
Yeah, definitely. Well, mate, thank you for a great year. It's been fun, and we've got plenty of ammunition and bullets in the gun ready to explode into the new year, and looking forward to it.
Can't wait. Thanks, mate.